Hello everyone, and welcome back to...
Goddess of Victory, Nikke!
Today we'll be finishing the story. Let's do that. Right. Claim. Right. Claim this as well. Let's just quickly do the shop stuff. I don't really want to spend too much time on that. I just want to focus mainly on the story.
Hope you put it to good use.
But you can buy this.
Thank you. Hope you put it to good use. We have.
Just in time, dear client.
Welcome, fellow shopaholic. Doesn't it feel great spend another successful transaction? Thank you for coming. Are you looking for some?
366. Okay, outpost. Just do a quick dispatch.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me.
Whenever I'm with you, I feel more energized.
From now on, anyone who disturbs you will disappear without a trace.
I'll keep at it until the day when I can call you Commander.
Alright, that's that. And then just one item upgrade for someone. There we go. That should put me at 40-50. Cool. Friends, receive. Nice. Mission pass, claim. Not. 60. Recruit. 3 of these. Alright, that's 80.
I'm no longer alone.
One duplicate. That's nice. Alright, event time. Challenge can be repeated, so let's just repeat that quickly.
Bolt, we won again.
Shop. Let me buy one of these. Enter 1-6, start. Eder, what are you doing here so early? Number 7. I expected a warmer welcome from you. Considering that I dragged myself out of bed at this ungodly hour, especially to see you. What do you think, Privati? Isn't he being mean? Me? I don't think it's that bad. Why are you even asking me? Anyway, why are you here? There's a saying that good news should be delivered quickly, so that's why I came to see you two so early in the morning. Tell us the good news? Precisely. You know the midterm assessment schedule for the next week? It's been cancelled. Why? MMR made some major changes in the semester's curriculum according to our client's requests. So this semester, instead of midterm assessment, there will be a field trip. Isn't that wonderful news? That's great, the students will be overjoyed, I'm sure. What about us? Is supervising them all we have to do? I'm afraid not. MMR will be taking care of themselves. Don't be sad though. While the students are out on their field trip, you can take the opportunity to relax. When is this field trip? They leave tomorrow, and they'll be gone for 3 days. Tomorrow? That's sooner than expected. At any rate, please pass on the good news to all the students. Don't forget to tell them that they pack their bags and gather in the auditorium in the morning. Oh, by the way, all of this applies only to Class P. Make sure not to let the other classes know. Don't want them getting jealous after all. So, be sure to head over to the auditorium as soon as you arrive at school tomorrow. That's all for today. Have fun on the field trip and be safe. Very excited to hear about when you're back. Hey Ray, did you finish packing? Yep, I packed snacks for the first day, the second day, and the last day. I also packed snacks for you and Spy inside of Nara. So you don't have to worry about that. How's your packing going, Ein? And me? Ta-da! A Polaroid camera? I actually got one for the trip. Isn't it freaking cool? Checking it out. Huh? The Polaroid camera prints out a black and white snapshot of a thoroughly perplexed Spy. Oh, it's black and white. Why is that? Why not? It's hip, that's why. I'm not sure about that. What do you know? Anyway, I'm gonna be snapping tons of photos during the trip. Everyone be sure to dress up nice. Got it? Alright, let's take a whole bunch of photos. Alright, fine. It's a bit late to be asking this now, but when did you two get into my room? And what are you doing here? Don't you know? I'm a junior, so I can do anything I want. Don't underestimate me. At any rate, it looks like everyone's ready. So let's get started. Started with what? What else? The trip. We've got to plan what we'll be doing ahead of time. The midterms are cancelled. So for once in your life, this is why you should put your studies aside and help us plan out our vacation. Okay? Fine. But we don't even know where we're going. How are we going to plan anything out? That's precisely why we need to be prepared. So that we can have as much fun as possible anywhere we go. Field trips aren't just for fun, you know? Yeah, don't rain on our parade. Anyway, where do you think we're going? I heard that there's an amusement park at the outpost. Maybe we'll go there? At least I'm hoping that's where we'll be going. Oh, an amusement park? I heard about that too. They should have Ferris wheel over there, right? It'd be so nice to ride that during sunset. We can go on all the rides. You bet we will. We'll ride every single one they've got. We can take a picture in front of the carousel too. You two make it sound like we're definitely going to the amusement park. It's not like there are many places to visit in the Ark. There's the Statue of Victory. No way, that's it. We can let us see that anytime. True. So what do you want to do at the amusement park? First I would like to. The three stay in Swi's room, conversing acidly about the night. However, there are high expectations, soon crashing down. Now, I'm finally going to tell you all what we've been waiting for, where you'll be going for your field trip. As some of you may have guessed, actually, I'm sure most of you realize by now, you will all be heading to the surface. And most of you will die. Are you all excited?
It's time I teach all of you a lesson.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
This is an educational experience as well. I have to do some quick maintenance. Give me just a second. I should start preparing for the next class.
We're supposed to explore the ruins today, right? Yes. Although I'm not sure. We can call it an abandoned shopping mall, the ruins. We're gonna be staying for about 2 hours before heading back to our living quarters. Sounds like quite a thorough tour. To prevent any delinquents from wandering off on their own, we're giving you each a location tracker. If you lose it, you're on your own, and you never know what might happen then. So make sure to carry it around with you everywhere. We'll also be checking your belongings before you leave. And we'll be collecting any electronic communication devices. I'd appreciate it if you made this process easier by taking such devices out ahead of time. This is ridiculous. This is a shopping mall we're going to, right? In the past? We can talk about that later. Raptures could appear at any moment, so we should keep quiet for now. What are you doing? Oh, sorry, I've got bad habit of shaking my leg. Sorry for interrupting earlier. What were you about to say? Oh, just that this place used to be a famous photo spot. Why don't we take some pictures later? It will help us really feel like we're on a vacation. Whatever you want. Cool, there are a couple of ideas I was thinking of. Ian continues to pontificate until they arrive at the design coordinates of their origin. We made it! Nicely done, everyone! Today, let's unpack and get settled. Ray and I will be standing guard, so you don't have to worry about too much. I'll go and set up some decoys. Let's go, Naru. When we will actually see Tercera. Led by Ray and Tercera, the students of Class B began to settle in and rest. Not much happened on my way there. But I'm tired. We only encountered one lone Rapture on the way here. Ray was able to take it down in one shot. I hope the next two will go smoothly. By the way, do you want to see that picture I took earlier? They turned out really well. Ayn is holding several black and white Polaroid photos. When she had time to take them, no one knows. Among the series of images, one taken in front of the shopping mall catches Swi's eye. In the photo, Ray and Ayn are beaming as they adorn all discarded clothing from the past. This one came out really nice, don't you think? Yeah, you both look good. We'll have to take even more tomorrow. After all, it would be a shame to go a field trip and not have any mementos of it. Anyway, we're heading to the amusement park tomorrow, aren't we? Guess Ryan I weren't too far off with our guess after all. It just happens to be on the surface instead of the outpost. You won't be able to ride the Ferris wheel, but I'll take a photo of it in front of you of the colossal. Okay, on the last day, we'll walk by the mailbox where you can write your wishes on a piece of paper and put it inside. If you do that, they said that your wish will come true. Apparently the old civilization had a funny superstitions too. I was talking to everyone earlier. They were all thinking about what to write in the wishing mailbox. Kari wants to become a chef and swap out the school's awful cooking with her own. What did San say again? Something about being a manga artist. It's kind of funny, don't you think? They go on about how useless filling in the career inspiration form is, but they all clearly have hopes and dreams of their own. I see. What are you going to write? Me? I can't really think of anything. Come on, you can't fool me. Fine, I'll go first. I want to become an executive designer for Ruche and have everyone wear the outfits I design. That includes you, Twi. You've got a killer figure, so I've got all sorts of outfits I would love you to try on. Okay, your turn. Just then. Everyone, get up! Ray shouts urgently, signaling the arrival of numerous Raptures. Well, well, well.
It's time I bring this class to a close.
Hold on a little longer.
Activating reloading mechanism.
I can still keep fighting.
Nice.
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
An ominous gunshot echoes through the air. A sudden skirmish within the Raptures begins. Take cover and shoot! No, I don't like this. Pull yourself together, Kari. Don't just stand there. It's dangerous. Amidst the chaos of the maelstrom of gunfire. Huh? The Raptures instantly pinpoint Kari, who is standing exposed in the middle of the battlefield, unsure what to do with herself. The Raptures unleash a hail of concentrated fire towards Kari. Kari! Swy watches as her light is snuffed out. Huh? No! Despite having witnessed it several times before in the past, the sight of watching a friend die causes Swy to freeze up. At that moment, someone urgently pushes the stunned Swy out of the way. Huh? Zwei isn't thrown to the ground by the explosion and tumbles. Its darkness begins to envelop. Zwei feels herself being shaken by the person who pushed her to safety. Zwei! Zwei, are you okay? Talk to me! I'm okay. Thank goodness you're alright. Fine, your arm. Don't worry about it, it's just a slight burn. Right now, we need to focus on taking those things down. Ein arms has been synced quite badly, and the sight of it causes Zwei to grit her teeth. I promised myself that he would graduate, no matter what. Fine, stay here, behind cover. What? What about you? I have to fight. Zwei proceeds to battle with the Raptures for a long time, suffering severe injuries to her right arm and leg as a result.
Deploying formation. Reloading.
I'm sorry. Fancy a drink?
It's quiet today. That's it, that it is. I hope we come back soon. Then again, I guess it's nice having some peace and quiet. Was that a message that just came through? Yeah, let me check. Hello, teacher. I'm waiting for you in the classroom for the supplementary lesson we scheduled for today. Huh? There are no further messages from the anonymous sender. Privati, did you schedule any lessons for today? Me? Of course not. Why would I have? Everyone went on a field trip. That's what I figured. Let me take a quick look around the classroom. What's going on? Marciana? The door to the Class B's homeroom is slightly ajar. Huh? It looks like someone's inside. Who could it be? All the students went on a field trip. Excuse me for a moment. A female student suddenly pulls us into this classroom and closes the door. Commander, long time no see. Marciana? What is going on with your outfit? Are you trying to seduce the commander? It must be Privati, the other substitute teacher. Thank you for taking care of my students. I'm sorry to be greeting you in such a state. Huh? Well, I can't be too mad if you're that polite. What's up with your uniform? Oh, a tactic of mine to distract MMR. Don't worry about it. The commander doesn't care about what you wear anyway. Hold on. What did you just say? A distraction? Until recently, I was confined to the teacher's office. Thanks to some assistance from a certain someone, I got out and I'm able to meet you. You haven't been at an MMR research lab for training? So that's the story they are telling everyone. There's not much time, so I'll get straight to the point. They've been keeping us under the lock and key because they thought I might interfere with the students' field trip. What? Do either of you know where the students are right now? They didn't give us any specifics, we were just told that it was organized by MMR. I knew it. They're on the surface right now. Surface? How is that possible? Why would they go up there without a specific mission? In order to evaluate their ability to survive. The students will be staying for several days in a particularly dangerous part of the surface. This is the so-called field trip that's been organized. It was held once in the past, but there were too many casualties, so it was abolished. They also took the few remaining survivors and incorporated them into Class B. Why on earth would they bring it back? Last semester, the number of students in Class B who passed the final exam was a record high for the school. Privati, how much do you know about this place? After that, Marcella tells us about the MMR vocational school. If you don't pass the exam, you get reset. If you fail again, you're expelled permanently. And I was telling Sway how exams weren't that important. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, Privati. But I'm sorry for waiting until now to tell you. I feel sick. You said they were on the surface. Let's go up there now. I should have known. None of this would make sense from the beginning. What kind of field trip is just for the students, but not the teachers? I'm going up there right now, and don't try to stop me. Commander, I had to ask this of you. I know how dangerous it is on the surface, but I'm begging you. Please go up there and bring them back safe. I assume you can't come with us. Correct. The moment I leave the school, they'll be able to track my coordinates. They said they would harm the students if I tried to leave. I may not be able to go up to the surface, but you can, Commander. You can go up there on the surface on a mission, and happen to run into the students, after which you would naturally be duty-bound to protect them. You said it yourself, Marciana. You'd never give up on your students. You may not be able to protect them yourself, but I know you'll do whatever you can to protect them, by any means. That's right, that's the role I've carved out for myself as their teacher. And that's why I'm going to bring them back to you, where you can take them under your wing again. Thank you. I'll send you the schedule and destination for this field trip straight away. Thank you. Can you send it to Rappi as well? I will. Alright then, Privati. Let's go bring the students back. Roger.
I guess I have no choice but to fight. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
At the designed coordinates for the second night of the field trip, the students who have barely escaped from the Rapture herd hide in an abandoned container. Zwei, having volunteered for night watch, is stacking with pebbles, occasionally staring up at the night sky. You must need some rest, Zwei. Would you like me to take over? Fine, you're awake. Not just me, everyone else is awake too. How could any of us get a wink of sleep after we just went through? How's your arm doing? It's fine. You see, I can still move it, no problem. More importantly, are you doing okay? You can move your arm at all. I'm fine. I'll just need to get it replaced when we get back. I think you're done playing it. But if you really don't want me to take over, I'll help you with what you're making. Hein approaches Zwei, but stops at the sight of the names engraved on the stones. Each stone is inscribed with the names of their friends, who died in their recent battle. Karhi, Hana. Also included are the names of friends who were expelled for not passing the final exam the semester prior. Tracy, Dwight. The name of every single friend Zwei has lost since enrolling in MMR vocational school. Joyce, Lua, Pio, Sais. These names! Someone has to remember them. That they were once students here. Joyce said that she wanted to be a singer when she graduated. Lua wanted to try being a barista. He was interested in running a cafe, serving cafe made by Lua. She's known to be a trainer and enjoy her favorite sports in her heart's content. It's the same for everyone whose name is written here. They all shone brightly, with their own unique colors, just like you and Ray do. You too, Zwei. You shine just as brightly as we do. No, not me. You asked me what I wanted to write down in the career aspiration form. Ever since I enrolled at a school, I've given it a lot of thought, but I've never been able to come up with anything. It was happenstance that led me to becoming a Nikke, just as I enrolled into the school by chance. I have no dreams, no aspirations. I've led my life according to the way the school tells me to. It should be my name written here, not those of my friends, who's shown as colorful as bright. I have no color. My name should have been there, not theirs. So Ein, you mustn't risk your life to save mine, like you did before. Your future is one filled with boundless colors, and is far more precious than mine, which is colorless. As Zwei finished speaking, Ein starts to cry. Ein? What? Why am I crying all of a sudden? I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Ein runs away hastily. As she does, she drops the several black and white photos she was holding. As Zwei stares dumbstruck at the photos scattered on the floor, a hand comes and picks them up. These photos came off quite nice. Miss Privati?
It's time I teach all of you a lesson. Give me just a second. I'm sorry.
No matter what happens. I I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
What are you doing here? I'm your teacher, so it's only right that I be here. Even if I'm just a substitute. Still, it's my duty to be here for you all. I already wronged you before, and I won't make the same mistake twice. I won't send you all off to a dangerous place unattended. You wronged me? How? I spoke flippantly about the exams without realizing the full weight that they carry. And for that, I'm sorry. It's alright. I understand that's what someone who's not familiar with the school would think. You don't need to apologize. No, if I had known more about these exams, I would have stood back and watched you. I would have helped. And so you didn't have to go at it alone. You wouldn't be here wishing that you were dead in someone else's place. So, that's why I'm apologizing to you. I belong to a squad with humans, and I've learned something during my time here. Most of my colleagues allowed themselves to get swept under their surroundings, and ended up joining the army by default. They didn't have anything in particular that they wanted to achieve or become. They simply joined the army because that's what the Ark wanted. And so they did what the Ark told them to do. Why? You're not alone. There are many people who are unclear about their future and live their lives passively. However, these people do still love their lives. They spend their days with family and friends. They're happy. Why? Just because you're not sure as to what you want to achieve or become, or to use their terminology, colorless, doesn't mean that your life is without value. Moments in your life can still be precious, just like those captured in these black and white photos. Rivati hands one of the photos to Zwei. In the photo, Ray and Ein are beaming as they adorn all discarded clothing from the past. Off to the side, Zwei looks at them with a small smile on her face. So, you mustn't give up on the precious moments that are still in store for you. Teacher, I said something I shouldn't have to Ein. I shouldn't have said that to her. Well, you live and you learn. Now hurry up and go to her. I'll be back. Zwei takes the photo from Privati and runs off. Her footprints overlapping with Ein's from a few moments ago, until she disappears from sight. There she goes. How did I do, Commander? I didn't say anything strange, did I? Not at all. You got your message across wonderfully. Ooh, that's a relief. Privati, you were right. About what? As teachers, we have to take responsibility for what's happening inside the school. We shouldn't make it students' burden. As I look up at the names engraved on the pile of stones, I decided I will never forget them. Zwei follows Ein's footsteps, persisting everything Privati just told her. She glances between the photo and the footprints before her. Ray, I think I should go back. I shouldn't have left Zwei alone out back there. It's just that seeing her suffer like that got me all emotional. And I ended up crying like an idiot. It's okay, Ein. I'll go with you. Rain comforts the sniffing Ein. Phew. Zwei takes a deep breath and approaches them. Ein, Zwei, I have something to say. You do? Yes, to you. I also want to apologize to Ray. When you both asked me what was wrong, I said everything was okay. That's a lie. I'm not sure when it started, but at night, whenever I close my eyes, I see a red-hued sky, and I hear gunshots. Is that a nightmare you said you were having? Yes, every night I have a dream about my friends being killed by raptures, and me being left alone. I watch my friends as their colors slowly fade away, and I see the world turn monochrome. It made me want to protect my friends more than ever. If anyone should disappear, it should be me, the drab and colorless one. That's why I started studying and training so hard. That's why I told you all that would be covered on the exam. I thought that all I had to do, in order to protect my friends from raptures they would be encountering during the practical exam. Now I realize what I really wanted to protect wasn't that. It wasn't the brilliant colors that I wanted to protect. Zwei hands Ein and Ray the black and white photo. It was these precious moments. I was mistaken. Ein, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I'm sorry for making you both so worried all this time. Zwei, I was just so scared. Scared that you would be sent far away from me. Suddenly, a deafening roar resounds in the distance, and a group of raptures appears. Sunbather. Okay, sure.
I I guess this makes me a
That was
good
a bit too
charm,
quick.
doesn't it?
Bit too quick. Under a cloudiness or red sky, an ominous gunshot rings out. Respond with formation O. Students move to face the raptures, heeding their teacher's instructions. Amongst the hail of concentrated rapture fire, Zwei clearly sees her friends shining brightly in their struggle against their foe. She unfurls her near feather and fires a light beam towards the raptures. Rai disrupts their movements with Naru's EMP. Their Sarah picks up raptures one by one, with precision strikes to their core. Zwei clenches her fist, printing these images of her friends into her mind. Just because I'm not sure of what I want my future to be, just because I have no color of my own, doesn't mean that my life is without value. I mustn't give up on these precious moments. It's not the brilliant colors that I must protect, but all the precious moments to come. Zwei picks up a loaded shotgun and runs to her friends. Like before, she doesn't try to take on the Rapture Horde on her own. Now she knows what she truly wants. Spend more precious moments with her friends in the time to come. After battle has ended. So tired. Yeah, everyone's safe. I'm so glad. Yeah, me too. Fine, you and Ray are going to graduate safe and sound. And I'll be there with you. I'm not going to give up on you, or any of the moments to come. I'll be never far from you. Really? You're not going to try and take on everything yourself again, are you? No, I won't. Alright then. Let's make a promise. What kind of promise? That we'll all go eat buffet together once we graduate. Okay. It's a promise. After a few moments of silence, Ein looks up at the sky, which is bereft of clouds. Freaking gorgeous! Yeah, gorgeous. We've reached the target. From here, you and the students can return safely to the Ark. Thanks for coming all the way out here without any explanation. Even though it would have been nice if you had come sooner, thank you. Thanks to you, the students are safe. Rather than me, you should thank the other Nikkes who took part in this operation, and aren't here now. Once they heard the students were in danger, they agreed immediately to come up to the surface. They also took out many of the raptures we encountered on the way back. We're still patrolling the area to make sure there are no raptures in the vicinity. Various squads, led by counters, carried out a joint operation to eliminate the raptures. While up on the surface, they encountered a band of Nikkes who had become lost. They proceeded to escort them back to safety. That's what I'll state in my report. Thanks. And Privati, yes? Yula said that she's catching hell for you're going up to the surface without reporting to her. Upon your return, you'll be placed under house arrest. Oh man. She also told me to compliment you for going extra mile to protect the students. I'll be off. Get home safe. We'll see you around. Rapi turns around and leaves. Let's head back to Privati. We have to keep our promise to Marciana. Alright, and we'll hear more about the story in a week.
I'm glad I was able
Once
to
the hard mode
protect
unlocks,
everyone.
which is 5 days, yeah. Right, claim the mission. Nice, claim the image. Perfect. Let's go to the shop and buy 6 of these. And we can also buy one of those. Alright. Can I try for a 10 pull? I mean, I could. Not Fly, we already have her, but we could go for Helm or Niece. Kinda want Helm, to be honest. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, when is the weekly reset? I'm thinking that I should maybe wait for that. Right? Maybe we should wait for that, the weekly. Because we need 20 pulls there. And otherwise it's very hard to get weekly pulls. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Alright, Helm. I mean, we probably get nothing, but, you know. expected. That's fine. Alright, that is done. Let's also get this 100 rewards. So let's go to the arc. I'll claim this. Let me go with the interception since we are still trying to get that item for uni.
More to see! Lady Luck is always on our side.
Behold my ultimate blade.
Let's have fun, guys!
Return to where you belong. Show them no quarter.
I'm going as fast as I can. Look at my hair. Does it smell like fish? Lady Luck is always on our side.
Alright.
Fancy a drink?
Now it's hot spring time.
Fancy a drink?
Mesdames et messieurs, let's give a warm welcome. Ready? Alert! The winner, it's you! Now, let the games debut! Behold, the season's rising star!
Alright, that's done. Okay, claim this. So like I said, I'm gonna end it now. A shorter episode. I'm sure you don't mind, like, because we wouldn't be doing much anyways. I have some stuff here. Don't really care about that, do I? Just wanna click it just so we have it like selected. But yeah, cancel. Yeah, I'm gonna end it, and tomorrow, hopefully, we get time and we can do the campaign. I've been, you know, pushing it away for quite some time, but we need to actually do the campaign. We need to finish the chapter in the normal mode. 27. You know. There's a lot, but we can do that. What's the actual requirement for this?
Shall we roll the dice?
Yeah, we're
Here
more
I
than
go.
ready for this whole chapter. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye bye.